How's it going, everyone? Daxellz here, and today we're going to be reacting to another LEMMiNO video, top 10 facts about Star Wars. Let's get straight into it. And away we go. Let's go!
A most excellent video you have found. Delightful trivia will ensue.
Ooh.
May the force be with you, bitches.
Yeah.
It's long been rumored that these two asteroids in the space sequence in The Empire Strikes Back is actually a shoe and a potato inserted into the scene as a joke by the special effects team. While it's unclear whether or not this is in fact a potato, with the re-release of the movies in Blu-ray quality, it's pretty safe to say that this is at least not a shoe. I mean, after all, it's gonna be pretty hard to differentiate a potato from a low-resolution asteroid prop, but given how the shoe was fake, it's likely the Asteroid Potato is just a myth as well.
A mystery it is.
We all know that some of the characters in the Star Wars movies have been...
I like Jar Jar.
Let's say
questionable. I like Jar Jar.
I'm sure some characters will come to mind. An equally questionable character could have been the one and only Yoda himself. In the beginning, George Lucas wanted him to be played by a trained monkey with a cane and a mask on.
The fuck?
Luckily, someone on the production team was brave enough to confront George and actually made him realize what a circus it would have been. And while on the topic of Yoda, it's unknown what species he's part of. It's just never been determined. It's even officially been called simply Yoda's species. Another weird thing is that he has a different number of toes depending on what movie you watch. In some movies he has 3 toes, but in others he has 4.
A mystery it is.
Okay, you know what, you need to stop. It's distracting, okay? I'm trying to make a video here.
The dark side I sense in you.
Okay, but can you just be silent for just a few minutes?
I can, my Padawan. Speak for your mother while I show her my lightsaber.
Okay, dude.
The ending of The Return of the Jedi was actually supposed to end in a very dark way. You could almost say it was supposed to end with the dark side. Okay, I'm sorry. Basically, when Luke helps Vader take off his helmet, Luke was supposed to put on the helmet himself and then proclaim, "Now I am Vader."
What a twist!
Some people actually really liked this version, but George Lucas did not and explained he thought it would be too dark and that the movie was for kids.
Wow.
The YouTube user Suckerpinch has sorted the first Star Wars movie alphabetically. What I mean by that is that he's taken every single spoken word in the movie and sorted the clips in alphabetical order, like this.
What? Yo, that must have took ages.
The obvious question would be, why haven't George Lucas re-released the franchise in alphabetical order yet?
Wait, what? Oh, stop. Ah, my ears.
A few interesting things came out of this though. For example, the word lightsaber is only said once in the entire movie. Same goes for Chewbacca, because all the other times they call him Chewie. As usual, no one can agree on how to pronounce Alderaan. And the word Sith is not mentioned at all.
Yeah, that's fair. That was in the newer ones.
In the very beginning, the title of the first movie was supposed to be Adventures of Starkiller Episode 1 The Star Wars, with Luke Skywalker being a midget named Kane Starkiller. There would be female stormtroopers and they would be carrying lightsabers instead of blasters. And Han Solo was going to be an alien described as a green monster without a nose and large gills. Jabba the Hutt was originally meant to be a furry creature. General Grievous was first imagined as a child sitting in a floating chair, and Chewbacca was supposed to wear clothes in all of the movies.
Wow. Whoever made all those changes, bravo.
It's a phrase that's been said at least once in every Star Wars movie and has become a sort of running gag because of it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
Very bad
feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Really bad feeling about
This
this.
makes me want to watch
The
the
line
Star
has
Wars
also
movies
been
again.
featured several times in the Clone Wars TV series and in every single Star Wars-based game made by LucasArts. It's even made its way into other franchises such as the Monkey Island video game series and the Indiana Jones movies.
Hog.
There's a lot of names in the Star Wars universe with some quite interesting and even unknown origins. For example, it's been rumored that C-3PO was named after a post office which is located at reference C3 on a map of George Lucas's hometown.
Wow.
R2-D2 is said to stand for Real 2, Dialogue 2. Darth Vader, however, could be a lot of things. The most common theory is that Vader stands for Invader, much like Sidious stands for Insidious, and Darth simply means dark. In other words, Darth Vader means Dark Invader. But Vader is also the Dutch word for father, which would also make sense.
Yes.
There was also this guy named Gary Vader at the school George Lucas went to. The word Jedi is thought to have been derived from the Japanese word Jedi Geki, a genre of film and theater in Japan. The Ewok are named after a Native American tribe called Miwok. Yoda could be from the Sanskrit word Yoda, meaning warrior, or the Hebrew word Yodia, meaning one who knows.
Oh, much knowledge you have.
Okay.
LEMMiNO.
No, it's LEMMiNO, not LEMMiNO.
I've been saying it wrong.
said, that is
LEMMiNO.
Dude, are you just fucking with me right now?
Yes, like I fucked your mother last night.
Okay.
Star Wars is known to have some pretty severe continuity errors, but something that does work is that the last line in episode 3 and the first line in episode 4 was spoken by C-3PO.
Oh.
They shut down the main reactors. Will be destroyed for sure.
This was also done in
Ooh,
the
very
same
smart.
location, thus connecting the two movies, which are separated by almost 30 years.
Yeah.
By now, most of you have heard about the Disney acquisition of LucasArts and the upcoming sequel trilogy. But what you
this
may
is
not
before
know is
that.
that George Lucas always planned on making this third trilogy himself. In fact, he planned on making up to 4 trilogies, so a total of 12 movies. But by the late 1990s, he decided not to for various reasons and ended the series with episode 3. What's a little ironic though is that he once said as a joke that maybe when Carrie and Harrison are in their 60s and 70s, we'll come back and do another version. He has also on countless occasions in the past ruled out the possibility of anyone else making a Star Wars film. Little did he know that's exactly what ended up happening.
Dude.
People like to rip on the prequels because of, well,
I
a
liked
lot
them.
of things really.
I grew up
One
with
of them, however, is the sheer overkill in the special effects department. The fact that so much was just filmed in a green room. But let's dig a little deeper into that. Was everything just CGI? No, it wasn't. They actually used tons of practical effects as well, something people often seem to forget. In fact, most of the time you probably can't even tell the difference between the physical and CGI. Stationary battle droids, cities, landscapes, interiors and other scenic environments, buildings, vehicles, even this famous scene was almost entirely physical.
Your mother
Sick.
also likes to get physical.
Dude, I swear, I mean, sure, this doesn't take away from a lot of the other really bad stuff about them, but still, the backlash these movies receive should not really be blamed on CGI alone, as it's not really a justifiable cause for it. Say what you want about it, but the Star Wars prequels had some really great special effects for its time. For example, all the clone troopers, every single one, are CGI. No physical copies of the clone trooper armor was used. But who am I kidding? We all know what the comment section is gonna look like.
I like the prequels.
Very good. Oh?
Screw all of you that do not agree. Purists, how dare you. Good video, I really enjoyed that. Really good, really. Okay, everyone, is the end of the video. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you check out the original in the description down below. Enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, comment what you'd like me to react to next, subscribe if you're new or just haven't yet. I will see you in the next video. Laters.